Let us move with the next question, children. A particle moving in a straight line covers half the distance with speed of 3 meters per second. So, how the particle is supposed to be moving, children? The particle is moving in a straight line, something like this. Okay. So, this particle while moving in a straight line covers half the distance. How much distance has they said? Half the distance. This, let me divide it into two equal parts. Then this half distance it covers with a speed of 3 meters per second. The remaining half distance is covered in two equal time intervals. What they said? Equal time intervals. That means if this is three different times, t, and here one more time. Okay, these two times are equal, but this is different. So, first of all, this portion we shall find out and then we shall simplify it. Little complicated question, you need to understand in a proper way. Okay, so this type of problem, instead of taking together as distance as d, let us suppose the total distance as 2d. Whenever two equal time intervals like that if you gave for the next half, let us indicate it as 2d, not as d. Okay. So, in this 2d, this part is d and this region is again d. This speed it covers as it was given as some speed, let us say suppose some v1 and that was given as some 3 meters per second. Whereas this total time it covers in two equal time intervals. Okay. Given as two equal time intervals, but speed is different. So, this distance is equals to V1 T1 plus V2 T2. So, this distance formula is V1 T1 plus V2 T2 formula you have to use. But given condition is T1 is equals to T2. Okay, children. So, this completely different portion and this completely different portion. You are asked to find the average speed of the particle. Average speed of the particle is total distance by total time. First of all, total distance is d and these two you need to find out and then find out the total time, you will get the answer. Okay, first of all, let us try to find out the total distance as well as total time separately and then we'll try to simplify this. So, two different cases if you consider, here this portion would be case 1. The total time should be considered as T1 plus T2, where T1 is this value and T2 is this value. So, first of all, let us try to find out the value of only T1. Okay. So, children, here in this region, the time, let us suppose it as some T1. What is the value of T1? Speed equals to distance by time. So, time must be equals to distance by speed. What is the distance here? D. And speed is V1. Time is equals to distance by V1. D by V1. Now, coming ahead, this portion if you focus on properly, this D is nothing but V1 T1 plus V2 T2. Just keep it aside, children. Okay, that will help you for other aspect. This D can be written as, what is the value of V1 given to you, children? Yes, in this portion, second race, 4.5. 4.5 into, see, for your simplicity, I'll just remove this V1. This V1 is different. Okay, this. This is nothing but D was D itself and V1, V as, how much they gave the value of V as? Some 3 meters per second. So, T1 is supposed to be D by 3. And D is equals to, how much is that? 4.5 into equal time intervals. Given that T1 equals to T2, let us suppose it's some T. 4.5 T plus the other is 7.5 T. Hence, the value of D is equals to 12 T, where the value of T is found to be D by 12, children. So, here it goes in equal intervals of time. From here to here, it travels with 2 equal intervals of time. Each time is d by 12. Then 2t will be equals to d by 12 plus d by 12. How much is that, children? 2d by 12. 2d by 12 is nothing but d by 6. Okay. So from here to here, the time taken was d by 3. From here to here, the time taken was d by 6. D by 6 and d by 3 are time takens. So remember this. You tried converting times in terms of distances. So now let us try to apply the same. So you are asked to find out the average speed. Formula for average speed is nothing but total distance by total time. So directly we can simplify here. So average speed, let me represent as V average. What is the total distance from here, children? Here to here is 2d. So this is equals to 2d upon, what was the total time? From here to here, it took d by 3. And here to here, it is 2t. 2t means d by 6. So this is nothing but d by 3 plus d by 6. So this can be written as 2d by d by 3 plus d by 6. LCM is how much? 6. So it will be something around 3 2s. 3d by 6. This will get cancelled. Hence you are left with 2d by d by 2. dd gets cancelled. Hence your answer is 4 meter per second. The average speed is 4 meter per second. Okay, children? Well, so this you should be very careful. 2 equal parts, 2d, this portion is d and this portion is d. This time I have considered as d by v, which is nothing but d by 3. This portion, first of all, I tried finding out d in terms of t's, v1 t1 plus v2 t2 or vt, v1 t plus v2 t. So v1 t1 plus v2 t2 is nothing but 4.5 t plus 7.5 t. Altogether d is found to be 12 t and the total, this t is equals to d by 12 and hence 2t is equals to d by 6. So try substituting those values. An aeroplane flies round a square field PQRS of each side 100 kilometers. Its speed along PQ is 400 kilometer per hour. QRS. Let us plot the picture and then try to understand. So some square field is given to you, children. Something like this. And its name was given as some PQRS. Square field, each side was given to be 100 kilometers. Each side was given to be 100 kilometers. What else was given, children? Well, its speed along for PQ. Speed along PQ was found to be 400 kilometer per hour. Speed along QR is found to be 500 kilometer per hour. And RS is 600 kilometer per hour, whereas SP is 700 kilometer per hour. This is the given data and you are asked to find out the average speed. So children, as usual, the average speed is nothing but total distance by total time. But instead of time, you will be converting in terms of time equals to distance by speed. So V average is equals to total distance. How many distances? 4 different distances. So we can consider it as S1 plus S2 plus S3 plus S4 upon total time T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus T4 can be written as time. Speed equals to distance by time. Time equals to distance by speed. Distance by speed. This is S1 by V1 plus S2 by V2 plus S3 by V3 plus S4 by V4. This is nothing but 100, 100, 100, 100. All together, let me write it as 100, 100, 100 and 100. Whole upon S1 is 100 upon V1 how much, children? 400. plus again S2 is 100, V2 was 500, S3 100, V3 was 600, S4 100, V4 was 700. So all zeros gets cancelled. After further simplification, this average speed will be something like this. 100, 4 times of 100 will be 400 whole upon 1 by 4 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 7. Okay, LCM for all these things is 5 4s 20, 20 into 6 is 120, 120 into 7, something regarding 420, isn't it children? So, its LCM is 420. LCM was found to be 420 and here 4 goes in 4 times. How many times children? 420, 105 plus 5 goes 84 plus 6, 7, 6, 40 to 70 times and here 7 goes again 60 times. Hence, the answer would be something around like this, 400 into 420 upon 105 plus 84 plus 70 plus 60. 5 plus 4 is 9 and here 6 plus 7 plus 8, 10. So, total something around 319. So, 400 into 420 upon 319. So, how much would be the answer children? So, just simplify for 416, 1620 upon 319. Something it is, I think it is 527 kilometer per hour. Okay. Check back children. Your answer must be 527 kilometer per hour. Okay. I hope you understood this question. So, children, moving to the next question. A car moves with half of its time with 80 km per hour and for next half of its time at 40 km per hour. The total distance covered is 60 kilometers. The average speed of the car is. So, here we go with what is given children. Car is moving how much distance was it given? 60 kilometers. A car travels at a distance of 60 kilometers and this total time was t by 2 and here also t by 2. So, this total distance we know that speed equals to distance by time. Distance is equals to speed into time. Okay. So, this generally total distance is nothing but V, 2 different intervals it is traveling. So, V1 T1 plus V2 T2 you can write it. So, this S is equals to, this S actually they have given as how much children? 60 is equals to, V1 was 80 kilometer per hour and the time, unknown time, some half interval and here it moves with 40 kilometer per hour in some next half interval. If you simplify further, this is 40 and this is 20. So, clearly 60 is equals to 40t plus 20t is 60t. Hence, t was found to be 1 hour. The total time from here to here was found to be 1 hour. Hence, the time here is half an hour and half an hour. But whatever it is, you're asked to find only the average speed. Hence, you know the formula for average speed is equals to total distance by total time. So, V average is equals to, children, what is the total distance from here to here? Directly it is there, how much? 60 kilometers. And just now we found the total time was how much? T by 2, total time is T. How much was that? 1. Hence, the average speed is found to be 60 kilometer per hour. Okay, children. Now, the last question. A train travels at a speed of 60 km per hour for half an hour. 0.5 hours means half an hour. At 30 km per hour for the next 0.2 hours, and then at 70 km per hour for the next 0.7 hour. Everywhere speed is given, time is given, speed is given, time is given. So what is the average speed of the train? So clearly we have the average speed. Average speed is nothing but total distance upon total time. So V average is equals to total distance is nothing but that distance can also be written as S1 plus S2 plus S3. Okay, how many conditions? 60, 30 and 70. S1 plus S2 plus S3 upon total time is T1 plus T2 plus T3. But here since distance is not given, distance can be written as speed into time. V1 T1 plus V2 T2 plus V3 T3 upon T1 plus T2 plus T3. Hence, the value of average speed is taken as, what is the value of V1? Yes, 60 km per hour in what time? 0.5 hour. So, 0.5 plus. Next one, how much is given? V2. V2 is found to be 30 km per hour for 0.2 hours plus V3 is found to be 70 km per hour in 0.7 hours, and the total time was 0.5 plus 0.2 plus 0.7. Okay children, so if you simplify further, how much it will be? 60 into 0.5 is found to be 30 plus 30 into 0.2 is found to be 6. And 70 into 0.7 was given, found to be 49. Whole upon 5, 2 and 7. 1.4. So 30 plus 6 plus 49 is found to be how much children? 36 plus 49 is 85. So your answer is something around 85 by 1.4. So if you simplify, what is the value of 85 by 1.4 children? It would be something around 60. Yes. So average find to be something around 60. Therefore, V average is calculated is approximately equals to 60 km per hour. So here goes your answer. Hence, from this, we conclude the concept number 2 from kinematics, that is speed concept is over. So, revise well property and let us meet in the next class. Thank you, children.